Alright, so here's the grand plan for today. I built a cart to put the cab on so I can work on the frame. That sounds easier said than done, but we'll figure this out, I guess. So, much to my surprise, that actually went a little too well. I quite literally just kind of picked the cab up and kitty cornered it all the way back till it was sitting on the cart. So that worked pretty good, actually. I'm kind of happy. So I'm gonna roll the cab outside and we can work on our frame. Okay, so we're letting the frame dry off a little bit here. I probably won't get to taking things apart with it till later in the week because I got a couple little things I got to do. And I might end up having to push it back outside for a couple hours here or there. Obviously those cats don't belong to it. They're off a car I scrapped last week. Hopefully I can get this oil pan sandblasted this week. I got the push rod cover sandblasted. It's not too bad now that all the rust is gone. And I had some time this week, so I cleaned up all the valve train. And looky what we found. Hopefully you can see that one push rod is bent. So that, had we not caught that, we would have been chasing a misfire for a long time before we found a bent push rod. So luckily I priced them out. A set of 8 push rods is about 16 bucks Canadian. So, and those are from Melling, so they're not garbage ones. They're actually pretty good ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably order a set of those up. Also this week, I got the tail came back from Washington. Not going to say who did the conversion because, truth be told, I'm not as impressed as I felt like I was going to be for what it cost me. Like, that's JB Weld. There's like a little block here. I was hoping that, like the guy went to the trouble to machine all this stuff, right? Like, that he would have welded that on, but anyway. I'm not going to get into, into that. Bottom line is it's converted over to a cable drive now, and I can put the tail back on the 5-speed here, and it's geared correctly. So this truck's got a 3-7-3-to-1 rear ratio. And what I did was I got the guy, he asked me what size tires and what my ratio was so that our gearing matches, so my speedometer will be accurate. So my grand plan is a set of 215/65 R15 tires over on the 15x7 rims. So that's what I told him. So with those tires on the truck, we'll have an accurate speedometer. So we'll see if we can get all this stuff jammed back together in the next day or two here. And well, that'll be the transmission pretty much wrapped up. Only other thing I'm going to do to it other than change the fluid is I'll put a new output seal and I'll put a new input seal, and then I can order a clutch kit and a flywheel for this thing. So hopefully I haven't bored you completely to death. Like I said, I am going to try and keep these weekly now, so we will see you next week. Thank you, and if it was something you enjoyed and you haven't already done so, if you wanted to go ahead and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated.